Now all I need to do is just finish gluing all this stuff, the basic frame of it back together before I put the top of it on. Again, making sure to thoroughly cover the dowel pin in each piece that you're gluing. And then put some of the hole of the socket that it goes in. In this case, it would be this piece right here on this side. And the accompanying dowel pin on the top there. Excuse me. Of course, sliding the joint together. That. Watch a little bit on the close there. And just do it in each piece. This is before clamping it. Obviously. Yeah. Trying not to make a mess here, but do 5 things at once, I guess. I really need to invest in some drop cloth or something. Get the glue on the floor, but you know. And of course, I've got the bottom 2 rung pieces I've got to put on here too. You can see right here, I put these on, then I'll put the other end of it, which is over there on. I know I'm getting glue everywhere, but I can clean it up. I haven't had a woodworking project yet that didn't have some glue running. The good thing about these 2 bottom pieces is, it doesn't really matter because there's nothing on the bottom to give an indication of which end is up. Just make sure the cameras can see what I'm doing over here. I have to take up any slack that's on the wood. Excuse me. Now I'm going to put this piece on the other end, just now I'm going to clamp it up. You'll let it sit for 24 hours. I come back and tighten up those Allen screws on that one piece. Now I'm going to fit this together right here. I line everything up. Wood will flex, so. Plastic keepers came off out of there, that's okay. Not a big deal. Let's get back on there. together with your hands. So that glue will come up. Not a biggie. One thing I discovered about these, this may have some sort of rubber padding on these clamps, but it still managed to make marks in the wood up here on the top. Thankfully it's underneath, so I'm like, okay, I'll just go with that. Clamp all this together. So I'm on a budget here, so sometimes it's the way it is. But that's good. The Gorilla Glue is very strong. So we'll just have to let it dry properly. When I have extra money, I'll buy some more clamps. I'll make sure I've got a couple extra right here in the center of the pressure. That's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to relocate the clamps. We'll center the pressure in the center there. Center the pressure in the center. Footnote. Yeah, let's just do that instead. Apply that pressure. So it's equally distributed throughout the wood. And it won't be hard, it won't be enough pressure where it damages or breaks anything. So just trying to get it up there where it pull them both tight at one time. Work with what you got, right? See, that's going to make a difference on that. I'll knock that in with the mallet a little bit. That'll help seat that a little bit better. I'll slide this clamp down a little bit to help seat the dowel down here just a little bit. In fact, I put it on the inside since the rung there is more toward the inside to help distribute that pressure. There we go. Show you what I was talking about real quick. Yeah, I had to squeeze that in a little bit tighter. Yeah, I should have at least 2 more clamps. Like I said, I'm on a budget, so I was working with what I got. I'm sure people will complain, but that's all right. Gotta have a few happy critics to make the world go around, right? That's short clamp time anyway, so what I have to do in the meantime is just clamp that for a few moments, let it sit in there, then come back and move the clamp down. Get that glue off of there. I'm wiping off. Sometimes the tripod just doesn't do. You gotta kind of get in there and get into the nitty gritty of it. Sure, I'll wipe all that off. Yeah, that Gorilla Glue, I highly recommend it because it's like very tough stuff. Put the old camera back on the tripod here. Let's see here. Woohoo! Just that glue off there. Inside. Well, the inside is going to see it. Yeah, it's just all about what if somebody looks up and they see that by you, you know? One's just too short to use, so I'm not going to bother to do it. It's like, okay. Alright, we'll pull this clamp here down to redistribute that pressure on the bottom rung. You got some working time with glue, so it's not like, oh, I gotta hurry up, oh! You know, it's not like that. Gorilla Glue does dry fast, but it's not that fast. Yeah, that's just squeezing that glue out. And what that's doing, that's just redistributing that pressure, making sure that's squeezed in on that side. We'll leave that for a few moments like that. And then we'll bring the clamps up to the center point just to like hold it like that. Like I said, I should have had more clamps, but I didn't. It happens to everybody. Thinking about doing the refinishing job on it, you know, sanding it up and putting like a polyurethane. I've got some polyurethane I can brush on. So, yeah. So yeah, especially given how that one clamp looks like the padding on it, kind of left a little mark and like, hey, it happens. But thankfully, there's this thing called sandpaper. Let's set a few moments on that to press that in. I guess I'm going to bring these clamps up to the center here and redistribute the pressure, spread it out. Let's say, you know, I should have 2 more clamps, and I'm going to get some, but you know, I was on a budget, so it's all right. In situations like that, that's where you learn to adapt and improvise. Just roughly enough pressure. Just roughly enough pressure to just keep it stable. Just kind of spread it out. Same thing with the other clamp. So giving that a little bit of time, just kind of sit right there. I'm just going to redistribute the pressure. Back there, that's set for, so that's set for 24 hours. If they say 24 hours, do what the instructions say on stuff like this. You know, sometimes I fudge a little bit on things because of experience and stuff, but the instructions say 24 hours, follow the instructions. Okay? But anyway. So that's going to set for 24 hours, and then I'll be back. And I can put the top on there and finish this puppy up. Well, while I was waiting for that to go ahead and dry, I decided to go ahead and glue the top on there, since the other part was clamped up, and use the weight of the table and the clamps to hold it down on top of that top section there. So that way, when all that is dry, all I have to do is just put the leaves and the mounting hardware back on there. But on the whole, the majority of the woodworking is done. Well, that's going to wrap up this video. I hope that you enjoyed watching it. I hope that you got some help out of it. If you've never done any woodworking before, that maybe it was a help to you. And if you like my videos, comment, keep your comments respectful, rate, subscribe, give it a thumbs up if you like it. And as always, most importantly, in the name of Christ Jesus the Lord, be blessed, be safe, be healthy, be at peace. Love one another. I am out of here until next time.